college football. It's more than just the game. For students and families, it's tradition, a way of life, and for the millions of fans, a season-long celebration. When Aloha Stadium closed 4 years ago, many felt Hawaii's college football spirit was lost. This season, the tradition returned to UH, and we take a look into how it's making a comeback.
In a lot of ways, this does not feel like college football. It just hasn't. And you add this element into it, it's another thing to add to make it feel like college football. And if you've been at Aloha, you've been anywhere else on the mainland, tailgating is an integral part. It's what puts you in that feeling.
Matthews has been behind the scenes planning UH's first official tailgate, with conversations and meetings dating back almost a year. He explains there's a lot more to organizing a fan experience like this than finding an empty parking lot on campus.
There's a lot of pieces to this puzzle a lot of people don't realize. Everything from cost of security to cost of porta potties to health situations and hazards. Like, you gotta go through all these different stuff. So by adding that, we give the fans what they want while also fitting within kind of regulation of what works on campus.
From permits to funding to staffing and other various regulations, Matthews believes the 2024 UH Football Senior Night game was the right time to bring the tradition back to fans.
And this is our starting point. We want this to carry over into next year. So Saturday is about coming together, fans enjoying it for the last game of the season, and we kind of figure out what doesn't work in terms of providing tailgating to fans, because we know it's very important to fans, and when we do it, we want to make sure we do it the right way.
Matthews says himself and campus administrators will be looking into fan feedback. For now, they're hoping for a smooth start to the newly revived tradition.
Tailgate is a big part of University of Hawaii football culture, so I just want the school to realize that it's more than just a game. It's more about tradition, it's more about culture, it's more about family. And although we don't have a big program like the Alabamas of the world, the LSUs, the Texases, when opposing fans would come to our tailgate, they'd be like, wow, this is amazing, this is great. People would have the whole pig, just the rotisserie action, and people were just like, what's going on? So yeah, that's what made Hawaii football stand out.
Magno has been a fan of UH football since he was a young boy in the 70s. He says himself and others have been waiting for tailgating to return since the pandemic. This year, they're extra thankful that the tradition returned to campus over the Thanksgiving holiday.
I'm used to going to the game like 2 hours earlier, cooking food, my friends and family, talking story, but then we moved to here and there is no opportunity to, so it's kind of like a missed opportunity, but I mean, it is what it is. We're here now, and it's great to be here. This is awesome because it gets like all of our friends together, eat good food, have a good time, and it's just great for the community.
Despite the return of tailgating being a success this year, Matthews says there are still many more elements to be added and improvements to be made. Reporting for the Mānoa Mirror, I'm Steinsrud.